What's up guys, GCMC here and welcome to a brand new episode of potential January transfers, and today we've got 4 players as always, and if we can smash 1,500 likes again guys, I'll do a new Team of the Year pack opening again tonight. If you did miss yesterday's one, I really would recommend going to check it out. We did manage to pull ourselves a Team of the Year player, which is pretty epic. I will leave a link in the description below to that if you did miss it. And as always, if you're looking to purchase some cheap and reliable Ultimate Team coins, then go check out the fifashop.co.uk. The links will be in the description below, as well as a discount code of Messi10 to get an even better deal. So first up then we have got Nani of Manchester United, and this is going to be actually a potential loan deal, so no permanent transfer as of what I'm aware of, but he is currently 27 years old, obviously like I said, currently plays for Manchester United. He is a right winger or right sided player. He's valued at 17.5 million, but that has decreased a lot over the years, and this season so far he's played 13 games, scored 1 goal and got 0 assists. So the link deal then is going to be a potential loan deal to Sporting Lisbon. Of course, Nani did actually used to play for these guys, and I think personally it would be a very good move for him. He is looking for a lot of first team football, and currently at Manchester United, he is not getting any of that. But the quote from today's paper that I've chosen is from Ojogo in Portugal, which basically says that Sporting are in advanced negotiations with Manchester United regarding the loan deal of Nani. So like I said, first team football is probably be a big choice for him going there, and I think he could do his confidence well if he does go back to somewhere where he is basically familiar with. Next up then, another Manchester United player, and this one is going to be a potential permanent transfer, and that is going to be Anderson. He is 25 years old, he is a centre midfielder, and he is valued at £7.9 million. And finally, his season stats so far this season are 9 games, 0 goals and 0 assists. The link club then is going to be Fiorentina. Another actual English club that are linked to him today are going to be Fulham, and he like Nani is not getting much game time at Manchester United. Again, probably the same reason for not being very impressive when he does play. But Anderson, he did sign for a big fee for United when Nani actually signed as well. But the actual newspaper today is saying, this is the newspaper called Corriere dello Sport. Again, I think it's an Italian newspaper, and it says the Fiorentina are going to finalise the arrival of Manchester United's Anderson and AC Milan's Alessandro Matri on a loan deal. So Anderson will be a permanent, apparently, Matri on a loan, and they're also trying to get Demba Ba as well, so they're going big at trying to get these transfers in. But Anderson, personally, like I said with Nani, if he wants game time, I think Fiorentina could be the place to get some of that, or at least more than he's currently getting at Manchester United, and personally I do think he'll end up at Fiorentina after this transfer window. Next up then we have got Mangala of FC Porto. He is 22 years old, he can play centre back, or alternatively he can play left back role. He's valued at 17.5 million, but he has got a massive release clause, and he's also played 21 games this season, scoring the 2 goals and getting 1 assist. So this transfer rumour has actually been going around for a while, and that is Mangala to Manchester City. And like I said, he's got a big release clause, and I think if Mangala did go to City, it'd be a not a great improvement to their defence, because it's very good anyway, but I think him and company would be an incredible duo. But Mangala, like I said, is 22 years old, he's very young, and he has been linked to Manchester City like over the last 2 transfer windows, so I'm not really surprised that they're coming back in for him apparently. But according to L'Equipe in France, they are saying that Manchester City have offered a 5-year deal to Mangala, but Porto want 50 million euros, which is equivalent to £42 million. So yeah, that will be a very large fee, but if Manchester City can negotiate that to a bit lower, to say like 25 million, then I feel this deal could go through. But January, like I said, if they offer 42 million, it probably will go through. Other than that, can't see it happening just yet. So then the final player is going to be Holtby of Tottenham Hotspur. He's 23 years old, he's a centre attacking midfielder, he's valued at £7.9 million, and this season he's actually got some decent stats basically. 23 games, 5 goals and 6 assists. Another player linked to a move back to a former club than Holtby has been linked to Schalke today. Another club is also Wolfsburg, but like I said, former club, and he's only actually signed for Tottenham only 1 year ago. So Holtby could potentially going back to Schalke, and Spurs have got a lot of midfielders linked with moves away recently. So if there's no replacement, I can't see this happening. But nevertheless, the newspaper called Bild in Germany is saying that Holtby is basically been in touch with Schalke. He's disappointed with lack of first team opportunities, and Schalke will bid for Holtby once Jermaine Jones leaves the Bundesliga this month. So Holtby could be a Schalke player by the end of the month. Again though, I don't know if it'll happen. If Tottenham get replacements in, it might be likely, but I personally think it will go through. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. As always, if you can smash 1,500 likes for that pack opening tonight, I will happily do that as soon as possible. Subscribe for daily FIFA 14 content. Check out the Team of the Year pool in the link below. There'll also be probably a bit on the screen in a second as well. Subscribe, like I said, blah all that good stuff, and I will see you next time, guys.